Hello. Day 13. Okay. Y'all know my 3 questions. I gotta have them. Okay. How do you know what you are doing is working for you? That's number one. Okay. Second question is, how do you alter the ideas or things that someone else are doing to fit your journey or your needs? 3, when should you research new habits? Or when should you research new things or new ways of doing what you are doing? Okay, those are 3 questions. My name is Fonte, and it's Tay's World. Okay, guys. So I have some serious questions today, okay? Serious questions. All right? Now, first one is, how do you know what you are doing is working for you? Well, you know because there are various things that will happen, okay? You will start seeing transformations. You should start seeing transformation. And that transformation is not always going to be based off of your weight. Remember, I talked about that when we talked about taking your weight and doing your measurements and I did that some days ago. But how you know what you're doing is working for you is because you will start seeing the benefits of your routine or what you're eating. For example, I talked about doing the chia seeds, honey, a lemon or lime. You can do either one, and apple cider vinegar every morning. I've been doing that for only 4 mornings. Only 4 mornings. Do you know I have regained alertness? I am able to stay woke for longer periods of time. I'm not so sleepy. I do not need long naps like I was needing. Like I was just really feeling it before. And just in 4 days, my appetite, like it is crazy. It's not me purposely like, oh, well, I'm just trying to nibble or trying to just have a little piece to just so I can lose weight. No, I don't even have to think. I'm literally eating things and I'm like, oh, okay, that's enough. I don't need any more. Like, I'm full. The satisfaction even of what I'm eating and I mean it's amazing. It is totally amazing. So I definitely, if you have not tried the chia seed, it's 2 tablespoons or 1 tablespoon of chia seeds. You can do 1 or 2. It's up to you. But 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar. 1 or 2 tablespoons of either squeezed lemon or lime. It's up to you, really. I have done both, and I have not seen I haven't had any difference really in one or the other, whether lemon or lime. And I drizzle about 5 drops of honey in it. So it's not to make you're not doing it. You're not adding the honey to make it extra sweet. You're adding it for the health benefits that it provides. And all of those 4 compounds together, let me tell you, it is working. It is doing things that I didn't even think it was going to do. Okay, I was doing it it's supposed to help your joints, and it's supposed to, the chia seed is supposed to help your joints and keep the inflammation down, right? And honest to goodness, it could be because it is keeping the inflammation down in the entire body. It's just giving me, my body is just operating better. Like, oh my goodness, it has been amazing. So those are some of the benefits. Those are the things that you will notice. So I'm not even talking about weight. I'm literally just talking about how I feel on a daily basis. Those are some of the things that you may recognize that, hey, this is working for me. And it's something that I don't I can't imagine stopping. Like, why would I stop doing something like this? And I don't want to say it like that because I did it before and it worked, but I did not realize how much it benefited me. But now I'm being very cognizant and mindful of the things that are absolutely work for me. Okay. And so that's answering question number one. Two is, how do you alter ideas or things that other people have done to fit your own needs? That's really important, because you will hear people say, "Oh, I do, this works for me. Atkins worked for me. Atkins worked for me as well. But I know when I come off Atkins, it doesn't work because that weight can really come back really quickly. I know that eating a well-balanced diet, more calorie deficit, more like Weight Watchers, you learn to eat regular foods, not diet foods, regular foods, and learn how to work that in, incorporate that in your daily food intake, and still lose weight. You literally learn that process. That worked for me as well. Okay. And that actually tends to work for me better, because even when I'm not doing it or as strict as following that regimen, it's still, I do not gain a whole bunch of weight back. It's not, you don't have all those issues. But anyway, that's for me. Again, as you hear, I'm stating those are things that work for me, but I've also had to do things, and I've had to tweak things, and I had to modify them to fit me, to fit the journey that I'm on. Even this, as I stated before, I talked about the foods. You can eat foods. I can still I'll eat fried foods, eat all that stuff, and still end up losing weight because based off of the calorie deficit. But I learned something. My mom was going over. I said, I don't know. And she said, you're trying to find something that's about your health. So you want to find foods that are nutritious. So not just low in calories or things of that, because some of the most healthiest things are not literally low in calories. They're actually high. But they are more nutritious for your body. So I want to find things that are nutritious for me. I want to find things that are more healthy for me, because I'm looking for a healthy way of life, not a diet way of life. Okay. So again, you have to change things that are going to represent what you want. Okay. I add olive oil now. Oh my goodness, guys. I haven't told you guys about the olive oil. This extra virgin olive oil. I'm going to literally have to get the name, because I have not had the type of experience that I've had with that particular olive oil. I have not had that experience with and I've used other olive oils, and it does not work the same. Does not. So I'm going to get this olive oil for you. I mean, and it works wonders on your digestive system. Oh man, guys. But I know someone introduced it, and they said, "Oh, I had to take, was getting started about 4 or 5 tablespoons." And I was like, well, let me just start off on 1 or 2. And that's what I do. I do 1 or 2 a day, and it works well for me. I can't even imagine doing 4 tablespoons of that, but it would be a really horrendous situation for me. But again, that is for me, and that's for my body. That's the same way as others saying, "Oh, I drink a gallon of water a day," or I'm drinking what they say divide your weight by 2, and that's how much water you should be taking in on a daily basis. Well, that's not true for everybody. So I'm looking at, okay, what is the minimum amount of water I need to drink? Okay, 64 ounces of water. Let's start there, and let's see how my body does great when I'm drinking 64 ounces of water. And I may drink other things like tea. I may drink like my morning mixture or lemon water. At this point in time, I have been drinking that. That I don't necessarily include in my daily water intake. I don't think about it as my daily water intake. But that's what you can consume. So I'm finding things out and tweaking them to fit my needs and for my betterment, right? Same thing as far as exercising. How you start off. No, everybody else is not going to start off the same way. I'm starting off with 2 days of chair exercises, and I have done 2 days of physical therapy. And I actually have a desire tomorrow to want to even do exercise tomorrow. I'm going to even try. So I may actually have 5 days in of exercise this week, and I'm very proud of myself. But again, everyone is not going to start off on the same way. You have to find things that are going to fit your needs. I'm not able to do stand-up exercises right now. That will put a whole lot of stress and strain on an area of my body that right now cannot and should not really be working in that manner or could cause further damage. So I'm not trying to cause further damage. I want to get better. I want to get stronger. And I want those areas to get better and stronger. So that means right now I have to do a modified or a different exercise to fit my needs. But exercise in of itself is good for you. Okay. What else? I think I've ran on about enough about that, but it's just finding things, right? Even suggestions from others. Again, you have people who, push, vegan. Well, what if vegan doesn't work for your body? What if you're tired because you're eating a vegan diet? What if because your specific body needs the protein, a certain protein? So you cannot, don't be out here trying to follow every single thing that everybody else is doing. No, find what fits you. Find what works best for you. I love, an older lady has stated, about people saying and pushing different diets, but she said something important. She said, well, what is your blood type? And I do need to find that out too, as far as what is the best diet or the best eating plan that's going to give you the optimum health that you need for your blood type. And I said that is true because it doesn't work for everybody. Everything doesn't work the same for everybody. So, and that's okay. That's okay. That just means you're you. You're unique. Hey, accept that. And you do what you need to do for your body to feel good and for you to get the results that you need to get. Okay? I'm a little long-winded tonight. Sorry, guys. Last question is, when should you research new habits? I think you should research new habits, all the good habits, all the time. I think that is something that should be a continuous basis. My sister sent me videos quite often. She sent me enough videos. I don't even have to research half the stuff, but she sent me enough videos, and it's something that I don't take what everyone else says and run with it. It's just things and nuggets that are placed out there, and I say, let me research this more to see how this can be beneficial or how I can incorporate this into my daily plan of action as far as my food intake and my weight loss journey. Okay, so that's a lot. Again, I was very long-winded. Longest video I had thus far on these 13 days yet out of the 100-day weight loss transformation journey. Okay. But I hope that you have gotten something out of the message in which I've spoken about today. My name is Fonte. Be consistent, be courageous, and be disciplined. It's Tay's World. I'm out.